Theory of the firms is a macroeconomic concept which lies on neoclassical economics. The theory argues that firms exist for maximize profits reasons, and the effort and the initiative to make decisions is focused on maximizing profits. The theory also highlight that overall nature of company is to maximize profits. Uh, it's uh, it's uh, it's mean that they attempt to bring a gap, create a much as of a gap between revenue and cost, and then they try to set a price or set a number of products to maximize profits, and of course they have to allocate resources to maximize the profits. The theory also can support from neck research, but other research argue uh, that not all firms attempt to maximize profits. And then what is profit? What is performance? Okay, we talk about it. Firm performance is a relevant construct in strategic management research on, and even the research on firm behavior. The research typically use firm performance as dependent variable. What is dependent variable? Dependent variable is a model. Dis Despite the relevance, there's a hardly to consensus about definition, dimensional, and measurement that limit advance and research and understanding the concept. So we will talk about the concept, construct, and measure. A concept is a specific characteristic such as firm behavior or firm capacity of innovation or consumer behavior. Or and then we call it we also consider as construct. For example, we might say that firm performance is a concept, and then we can use construct as a financially performance or non-financially performance, and then we come up with a measure of financially performance, maybe SROI or non-profits, or maybe ROI, maybe you talk about just return amount of sales and so on. So based on my research titled Strategic Orientation and Information Technological Turbulence, I use subjective measure. The approach or the measure is use Likert scale to identify from performance based on subjective measure. For example, we come to SME, small medium enterprise, and ask them, how is your sales? Is it good over the last 3 years? They have to mention agree, disagree, and so on, depend on Likert scale. Our gross profit in the last 3 years, for example, they explain is it good or not good. So that's we call that one subjective measure. Similarly, we also use subjective measure for sustainable competitive advantage because SME cannot measure a specific number. Then we use scale 1 to 7 to indicate they fully disagree or totally agree. Then respondent evaluate the following statement. For example, we gain strategic advantage over our competitor. Our new product offered respecting the entrepreneurial social responsibility concept. Or our new products incorporate knowledge and concept of environmental sustainability. So this is based on my research on achieving sustainability competitive advantage, published at the bottom line. This is sustainable competitive advantage. Of course, not all based on a profit. Social return to scale is a non-profit orientations. You can see the topic at my article, Social Return on Investment for Community-Based Enterprise in Surabaya City. Okay, take a look at the ULS.